Well, hello, my crafty friends. How are you this evening? This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you have joined me today. I'm going to do a bunch of housekeeping before we get going on other stuff. And there are a couple things that are ending this month, next week on the 28th. And so I want to just go over those to remind you what they are. All right, let's get rid of this camera and we're gonna put on, where is it? There we go. Bonus days. If you have received some coupons from bonus days, this is the time to redeem them. You can get that done by the 28th. When you go to place an order, you'll just put in your coupon code and then you will get your redemption that way. All right. Another thing that is done this month is if you want to become a demonstrator, you can join us and receive this Stampin' Positioner totally free, along with your shipping and products that you order and so on and so forth. And so it's really a great deal. This thing is a neat little tool. I'm going to have to do another video on it soon. And so that you learn more and more about it. But it's a great thing to get if but you you can purchase it, but if you become a demonstrator right now, you get it for free, and that is until the end of the month. All right. Product of the month. This is called Painted Illusions. It's 12 by 12 designer series paper. I really like the colors in it, and I ordered it. I can't wait to get it. But that is the product of the month. And let me explain about the product of the month. Some of you may be wondering what's happened to Celebration, because we used to have that twice a year. Every time a new mini catalog came out, we had a celebration, which brought out more products, and everything was a great sale price. Well, they did away with Celebration, and now they are putting out a product of the month. And when you purchase $75 or more worth of product, you can get the product of the month for $5. And for the specialty or the designer series paper, that's a good deal because normally it's $12.50 to get a pack of designer series paper. So $5, good deal. So keep that in mind. All right. And then Fluttering Garden is the next um, paper pumpkin that will be coming out. You can subscribe now until the 10th of March. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun with all those cute hummingbirds. And then finally, free shipping from February 18th through the 20th. You can save on $75 or more. There will be free shipping. So you don't want to miss out on that. And they always bring these out right after I place an order. And once you know I placed an order, was it yesterday or the day before? And I had to pay for shipping. So get it now while you can so you can have the free shipping. All right. All right, let's get into making our card. Here we go. With my card ministry at my church, we are going to be making a series of baby cards and kid cards um, next month. And so I'm getting ready for that. And I found this stamp set that I think is just really cute and really sweet. It's called the Silly Safari. It's a photopolymer stamp set. And there are a lot of different things that you can do with it. And I'll show you some of what I have done. But today we are going to make a little baby card that looks somewhat like this. And so I am going to get us started on that. This is Lemon Lolly, the paper Lemon Lolly. It's 4.5 by 11, scored at 5.5. And I just want to run it over to give it a good, nice crease. And then the inside layer is basic white, 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. And we'll put that on the inside of the card where I can write my message. Oh, I didn't cut it short enough, wouldn't you know? Let's see here. Let me put this down just a bit. Okay. And I'll put some, oh, there we go. Now it'll fit. Okay. What I'm going to do is I am using the Memento Tuxedo Black, Old Olive, and then I'm going to try Mossy Meadow. On this one, I did Old Olive and Garden Green. This time I'm going to use Mossy Meadow and see how different that looks. All right, so I'm going to take this stamp and my Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to start making a little border all the way around the card, leaving some ample space in between for my next stamp. Ooh, try that again. There we go. And we'll do one more. Well, come on. Make sure that you get all edges of that stamp taken care of. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Old Olive. And I'm going to my next leaf. And I'm just going to go in between. Make sure it gets good and full. There we go. There we go. I kind of like the Mossy Meadow and the Old Olive better than I do the Old Olive and the Garden Green. I think that looks a lot sharper. Okay. So that takes care of our leaves. Then I'm going to take my giraffe and use my black Memento, Tuxedo Black. Ink this up real good. And I'm going to put that right in the middle. There we go. Isn't he cute? I just think he's so cute. All right. And then you can spend time coloring it like I did on this one. I used markers and our colored water pencils. So you can do that. Or you could leave it just the way it is. I think it looks better if you color it. So you'll want to take time to do that. And then my message, I just did a welcome baby. And to do something a little different with my sentiment, I have chosen to take this little circle. This circle punch is the 1 3/4 inch punch. And I'm just going to put this like right in the middle. You got to make sure that it's centered. And then I'm going to use some regular dimensionals. And we're going to get this thing up. And I'm going to put that right here in the corner. And then that's our card. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to put my embellishments on. And like I said, you'll probably want to color it. I'm just not going to take the time to do that right now because you'll be able to see what it looks like with the card that I have already completed. All right, and these are the earthy matte dots. Earthy matte dots. And let's see. I'm thinking I'm going to do these brown ones. In there. And I'll put 2 down here. Okay. Whoops. And there's our card. Isn't that sweet? I just love that. Okay, here's the one with it colored. And then the other thing I did with that 1 3/4 inch punch is I did 3 circles and I put the other animals in there. Woohoo, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, you party animal. And I just had a lot of fun putting that together. And then I did a very simple one with the rhino that just says, "It's your day, go wild." And so I think those are a lot of fun. And we will definitely have fun in my card ministry making different cards like that. So, anyway, thank you for joining me today. And actually, I'll put this one out too because of the new colors. And if you like the mossy meadow better than the garden green, definitely go for the mossy meadow. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. You have a fantastic day. And I will see you again on Sunday for my Simple Sunday video. Bye now.